Well, here we go. All right, so I'm the Mediocre Bear, and this is my first attempt at vlogging. I think what we're going to do here is call this tailgate time. I don't know if you can see, I'm on the tailgate of my truck. I'm outside. I enjoy doing most of my DIY projects here. Just works as a great workbench for me. I've got plenty of room. So this is probably where you're going to get the pleasure of seeing me most of the time. I am working on a workbench inside my garage. It's taken forever. We'll get to it. Maybe that'll be another video. But today's video is going to be on Kayak crate. Like I said, this is my first time. I recorded the whole thing putting this crate together in slow-mo on my iPhone. So you guys are going to get the much abbreviated version where I just pretty much go over the crate, what I did to it, how I put it together. Super simple. So for starters, everything I need, we got the crate from Walmart. This is it's got the numbers here. This is the legal or letter storage crate, it looks like. It's 17 by 14 by 10. It's made for like files and stuff like that, maybe legal files, lawyers' offices, stuff like that. $7. Cheap, right? These Ozark Trail rod holders, again, $3, cheap. Everything I'm trying to do here is on a budget. The only thing I kind of, went excess on is I did get stainless steel hardware. I have screws and washers. I used 12 by 1.5 screws. They're stainless steel pan head machine screws, and then I have the stainless steel 3/16 by 1 fender screws. All stainless steel, weather resistant, all that stuff. All you need to put this together then is Phillips head screwdriver and a drill bit. What I did is, this is a step drill bit. It's a 3/16 on the end. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I ended up blowing right through the side on accident. I was a little heavy on the finger. So I would maybe go with an actual 3/16 drill bit. But what I did do is I took if I could find it, I took an 11/42. Oh, I put it away back in the drill deck like a good boy. 11/42 drill bit, stuck it through the holes on got an idea of where I wanted the rod holder to be, stuck it through the hole, scratched spun it a little bit, scratched the plastic on the crate, and then use that as a marker to where to start drilling. Just eyeballed it, got it where it needed to be so everything is vertical. I put, as you can see, 2 on one side. This is where my rods are going to go. I put 1 on the other. That's where my fishnet's going to go, and this is going to be on the back in the Kayak. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll switch it around. So all I have to do is just Leonardo that, or Michelangelo that, and grab it off my back and ready to scoop up some fish that I don't catch. Super simple. This was super simple to do. This plastic's really soft, like I said. Be careful. The screws went in no problem. The only thing I worry about is I would go a little easy on tightening these screws down up in here. I don't know how well you can see, and down here. I don't know how strong this plastic is. It says it's like PVC or something like that. I just didn't want to strip it out. So I tightened them down to what I felt was pretty tight, and I didn't try to go any farther because I didn't want to strip it out. So now it fits everything perfectly. I use one of these tackle bags. I don't carry a crazy amount of stuff. I probably should. I leave some stuff in my Kayak, like my fish grips and a pair of fingernail clippers. I have other silly stuff in here in the normal tackle that you take out on the boat. I just picked this up at Bass Pro Shop, pretty cheap, like $8. Actually, I don't even think it was that much, but anyway, I'm gonna start putting all my rubber worms in here because this is starting to burst the seams and all my like crawdads and crayfish and whatnot. But it all fits perfectly. And then even better is, the rods go in there perfectly. And what I do want to mention is, just for if you do this yourself, use 1/2 inch. I did get a 3/4 inch too, but you're going in technically backwards of what this is designed for. These are designed for putting on like a boat and screwing into the hole, screwing into the gunnels, screwing into the the walls, the stuff like that. I'm not doing that. I'm putting it on here. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm putting it on here. This is very thin plastic. So with a 1/2 inch, it's maybe a 1/60th of an inch buried in there. So you don't want it coming through. I use these nice cork ugly sticks. I have a 13 fishing rod with a cork handle. This is my old salty with a cork handle. Excuse me. And I have another ugly stick with a cork handle. I don't want to jack them up. It's that simple. I don't want to jack them up. But as you can see, everything fits pretty well. I'm not sure where I'm going to put these. If I'm going to put these behind me or farther away. Because really, what's going to go in here is my backup rods and reels. I do have 2 rod holders already in the kayak, which I'll go over all that in another video. We'll do a tip to butt on my kayak, or about a stern, if you will, of everything I've got on it, which isn't much, and what I think about it. All right, with that being said, I'll show you it in the kayak. All right, just like I said before, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I recorded all of this in slow motion too, like a big dum-dum. Ooh, that's real good from the phone cover, put the hook through. I recorded all that like a big dum-dum on slow motion. So here we are doing this again. I was going to put carbiners through the holes here, the big holes, and clip them to the bungees here. I don't think it's necessary. I had this in here before, and the way these bungees grab the bottom of this, it locks itself in there like really well. Locks itself, centers itself. It's, it'd be pointless. I could probably flip this thing over in the water, and this thing isn't going anywhere. Like let's show you the tackle bag. My tackle bag fits kind of tight in there, and it goes in and out with no problem. So I don't think I'll be doing that. I think I'll just leave it alone and go from there. So if you liked my first attempt at a vlog and our tailgate talk, tailgate Tuesdays, tailgate time, I don't remember which one I said to begin with, like, subscribe, and follow along for more. We'll be doing this all the time.